Aquarius, Pisces, to your beginning of the month reading for December. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Okay, guys, let's get in here. I do have a cold, so excuse me if sounds like I'm talking out of my nose or, you know, whatever weird thing might happen, right? Okay. Right, hoarse voice, nose whistles. We never know, right, what's going on when you have a cold. So, okay, guys, let's go. Best message, please, for the beautiful Aquarius, Pisces. Joyous fun. I like that. Well, that's a huge turnaround, no matter what. But we kind of seen it coming, didn't we? I did. If you guys have been paying attention to your readings, you would have seen it coming. We seen it when? In October, getting ready for what? December. Okay. The loving woman. The present power. Majestic fun, freedom, and having this overall confidence and reassuring energy. Definitely reassuring. And I do feel like you're going to be in this energy of being more reassuring because you're kind of coming out of this place of pessimistic, especially because of the energies that were playing during that Mercury retrograde. But I do feel like Aqua Pisces, you're doing a lot better. I do know that, you have, exes around you and you have people around you that are always trying to cause a tiff and make fits, right? Intuition and manifestation. I like that. Intuition is going to be off the charts right now with creative endeavors. So for those of you who are getting ready to start writing again, start getting ready for that music and playing those notes and making those songs and poetry and all those beautiful things that you guys do. It is now time. And we will be seeing a lot of that out of you within probably the next couple of months. Okay, so I do see that a creative endeavor is coming towards you for the next couple of months, I'm sure. So you won't have to worry about your creative blocks, right? Right. You do have this beautiful person around you. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. We just know that we have this beautiful person over here who's taking on this beautiful feminine energy. Unless it really says it's a woman, then we'll know. But this is not a personal reading, so we won't really 100% know that. This is going to be different for everyone, but we do have the High Priestess, so the majority of you, it is a woman. And it's very interesting because we're talking about the lovely woman over here, and she is also intuitive. For some of you, this is your mother. Yeah, definitely your mother. Some of you, this is your mother, and they're putting their foot down against some love or some relationship that you're doing with someone else. They don't like the person that you're with. They see the person that you're with as the devil or as a very toxic relationship. It could be your grandmother, but there's a mother figure for sure. They're very clear and going to really want to speak their mind about this situation. But I think it's okay, though, because I think that you've been waiting for this. Strange enough, this is a very strange reading, but I'm going to tell you right now, Aqua Pisces, you've been waiting for this. You've been actually waiting for mom or this woman, this person, to open their mouth about this situation. They've been holding back for too long. You know that they understand what's going on with it in this situation. You've just been waiting. Yeah, they've been sitting silent for a long time. This person could be a Gemini, a Libra. Fruits of the labor, holding back. And this person can also be traveling. You could be also traveling towards this person. We do have the Nine of Pentacles. They've been holding back for quite a while. But this is also talking about them holding back their tongue for quite the while and not saying anything about the situation. It could be a water sign. It could also be a Virgo. Have quite a few different signs over here. It could be anybody. Right now, like I said, I have Gemini, water sign. I have all water. Virgo, Capricorn, quite a bit, and a Libra. But it doesn't really matter on that situation so much. What we have is the withdrawal of the situation, which is going to make you feel very good. You do have the joyous fun over here. So I do feel like on top of the joyous fun that you're having, you're also going to be expecting this person to want to have this conversation with you when it comes to this person, whether it's an ex or it's whoever is involved in this situation. They definitely want to talk about this situation that's been put off onto the back burner for quite some time. Okay, so get ready for that conversation, because this conversation has to come out. This person feels it needs to be spoken of. I don't care if it's grandma, mom, dad. You know who it'll be when that time comes, because you'll say, but like I said, it feels though like it's a conversation you wanted to have that they would not speak on. Why won't they open their mouth? Right? Why won't they say something? Well, they're going to now. Maybe they just didn't know what to say. Maybe it took them all that time to figure it out. Maybe they wanted the right words, because it says now they're impatient to have to come to this situation. Okay. And I think though, for some of you, felt like this person was blinded by the situation. They weren't blinded by the situation. They knew the person was a fool. They knew what was going on with the situation. They just chose to be quiet. But I think the thing is about the situation, Aqua Pisces, is that you wanted them to open up their mouth. You wanted them to be there because you felt like if they did so, they'd have your back. So you felt like they didn't have your back. I don't know, for some of you, I even feel like you think that they were taking the side of the other person. But they're going to tell you that was not the case. For some of you, they may even say that they didn't take any sides. For the majority of you, though, I'm going to say they know. And they're on your side. They just didn't know what to say. I just don't think they knew what to say. Cat's got my tongue. That's my cat's got my tongue situation, right? Queen of Wands, but now she's saying cats doesn't have my tongue anymore. Now I'm going to come out and I'm going to speak my word. Well, you got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Cat's not got her tongue anymore. Queen of Wands is very gossipy. That's a Leo energy. Very gossipy, very truth-telling, very, I'm not sitting back here anymore. Fire's coming out of the mouth. Okay. So get ready for that situation. But I do like it because it is saying that no matter what, you're still going to go out and have a good time. While in the background, all of this stuff is going to be happening as well. Okay. And your money and career. We do have Peacemaker. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's so funny because I'll say one thing. I'll be like, okay, we're going to go see money. And they're like, I'm not done talking yet. We're not done talking about the high priestess yet, okay? The high priestess is coming in as a peacemaker. This is the loving woman. Listen, she's like, but you know what? Be cautious, okay? Because she really has something that she wants to say. I wasn't done talking. The angelic help over here is not done talking yet. You're moving along too fast. I wasn't done. Oh, really? Really? We just couldn't move on, right? You just had to keep us there. Okay. Gotta love energy, guys. Okay, so there you have it. They want you to understand that they want to make peace with this situation. Be cautious, though, and let them speak their mind. Okay, because they're there to help. They're not there to criticize, so they just want you to be able to listen, okay, and hear their side. Because it's taken them forever to even say their side. So it's almost like just zip it and listen, right? I mean, because they didn't have to come. They did it because they knew you wanted it. But then maybe they're saying something, maybe it starts out that it wasn't exactly the way you wanted it to start out. So you're going to try to, don't do that. Yeah, don't be in denial. Because they might be saying, hey, but I seen you all, and they're like, ah. So don't be in denial, guys. Okay. Now, can we go, please, to career? Money. Career. Oh, my goodness. Windfall of money. You're about to receive a financial windfall or pay raise. Your finances are currently in a positive cycle. Wow. Retail. If you have an idea in mind, this is giving you the green light that there is a need for it. So whatever you have in mind, guys, this is time. You have the green light. Go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Because it says, look, you're going to take off. Things will take off quicker than you expect because you have this windfall. You have this idea. Well, look, because you have the creative endeavors, because your mind is open. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. Give us money. Okay, be careful for any kind of broken promises when it comes to anybody within certain areas. They might say, hey, I was going to give you a pay raise, but it was supposed to be this much and it's not going to be that much, but you're still going to get a pay raise. Okay, well, I mean, at least you're still going to get a pay raise, right? So it's just that it sounds, you know what it sounds more like? It almost sounds more like gossip. Like they might be gossiping around the office saying, we're going to get, we're going to get 50 cents and you guys are only going to get 25 cents, okay? So just be careful of that for some of you, okay? Because it just feels like somebody's making it bigger than what corporation's really going to give it, okay? Okay, guys. Beautiful reading. You guys are amazing as always. If you guys like this, hit that big old like button and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.